What's up, everybody? It's Craig Powell from GeekWishLists.com, and I'm here today to talk about Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty, the subscription service from Funko that's really great. You may have heard of it before, you may not have, but if you're a fan of Star Wars, if you're a fan of Funko, it's really one of the best ways that you can get some really awesome collectibles and items in the box every month, delivered right to your door. If you've been a member for a while, you might know that used to you would get it directly from Funko, but in recent months it actually moved over and they're allowing their fulfillment to come from Amazon now. So if you have an Amazon account, it's super easy to subscribe. You can have it billed to your normal billing method through Amazon. It makes it really great so that you don't forget. You can set it up and kind of set it and forget it. Super easy. If you're a Prime member, of course, you get free Prime shipping. So I want to talk about that a little bit today because I think that it's been an improvement actually moving over to Amazon. So if you were on it before and maybe you gave it up because of inconsistent deliveries or something like that, maybe give it another try now that it's with Amazon because I think it's been an improvement. So I'm going to talk about it now, and I'm going to review the most recent box, which I just got at the end of December of 2018. It ships every other month, so it's not monthly anymore, but it is every other month. So the next one's going to be coming out in February of 2019. The theme for that one is the Dagobah box. So of course it is a blind box. You can get some hints about maybe what's going to be in it. Sometimes Funko will spill the beans, or you can kind of guess what might be in it. But most of the time it's a surprise and you never really know. So I'm going to talk about the box that came, this most recent one, but I'm also going to talk about some items that came in the past because I do want to point out why you may want to pay attention to the boxes so you can keep track of what's coming and know what you want to try to collect. So let's go ahead and take a look at the most recent box that came. So here we have the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty box. I already have the lid open, but it comes, just in a box just like this. Just like this right here. I'm going to open it up. So you'll notice that for some of these, they actually ship larger, bigger collectibles, larger Funkos that are more deluxe size, maybe larger, almost vehicle type size where there's a figure inside of a vehicle or a figure mounted on something. If they don't give you one of the big premium ones, then you usually get 2 Funkos in the box, and that held true for this one. So for this time around, we got 2 different collectible Funkos here. The number 283 Klaatu Skiff Guard came in this box, and then a Lando Calrissian also as a Skiff Guard. And all of the items in this one follow that Skiff Guard theme. All of the items from here. So they do pick a theme every month, and then they go. All the items tend to fall around that theme. So you can kind of know that there'll be a common thread running through everything that you get. So those were the 2 Funkos that you got in this one. Additionally, in some of their boxes, they like to stick in luggage tags. So in this case, this is a Boba Fett luggage tag, which for somebody like me who has a Boba Fett focus in part of my collection, it's always a welcome thing. So a nice little Boba Fett tag. Made of some really good rubber. So it looks really great, but it's also pretty good rubber. It has the ability, of course, to write on the back of it for your luggage. In a previous one, before it was at Amazon, they included a luggage tag that was the Death Star, and I can actually speak from personal experience that it does hold up when you're traveling. I use it on my primary bag when I travel and have been for probably close to 2 years, and it's still holding up, no problems. So really good quality in addition to looking great and making a nice little display piece. So that was also included in the box, Boba Fett luggage tag. The other thing they do sometimes to kind of mix it up is that, of course, Funko is known primarily for their pop vinyl line. They had just some traditional bobbleheads prior to that, but really blew up with the pop vinyl line. But of course, they've got a lot of new things coming. You know, they've got the vinyl VYNL line, which is kind of the new and exciting thing that they're doing. But they've also ventured in a little bit to like housewares. So they've released some coffee mugs and ceramic type plates, those kinds of things. And ever so often in these boxes, they will include items from other parts of the stuff that they make. In addition to the housewares, they've done socks and, you know, various things that you can wear, shirts obviously, and things like that. But this time around they're calling these toothpick holders, but they're also basically shot glasses, so you can either use them for toothpick holders, you know, or pour one for yourself. So we've got two different shot glass slash toothpick holders. This one with an R2-D2. This one with Salacious Crumb, because again, sticking with the theme, kind of Jabba's Palace was the theme for December. So there we had those items. And then the last thing we had in here is a mystery mini. So here's yet another thing that they will stick in. I've gotten a few of these over time. I don't actively seek out the mystery minis. I usually only get them if they're part of the box. But they are cool when you get them. So we're going to open up this one, see what we got. It has Jabba on the box, but it's obviously a mystery, so we might not be Jabba inside. Let me see. Alright. Nice black bag there. The suspense is literally killing me. Okay. Open that up. Well, it was Jabba. So this box actually fit what was inside. They do call them mystery mini, so sometimes you know, you don't exactly know what's on the inside there. But this one was Jabba. Once again, Jabba's Palace was the theme, so that kind of sticks with the theme there. So we got a little mystery mini bobblehead. No Jabba, no Bada. Okay. All right. So that was the Jabba's Palace box, but as I said, I also wanted to point out, just if you're considering boxes in the future, one of the really awesome things is that sometimes they include premium figures or premium display sets that you can only get through the service. And let me just tell you from experience, they're usually awesome when they come, and if you don't get them and you try to get them secondhand, like through eBay or through other resellers, you're going to pay through the nose for them. So, you know, getting the box, which is about $25 with tax and everything, 27, 28 bucks, so less than $30, you can get the subscription box to come. I can guarantee you that it's well worth it, especially if you get one of those premium ones in there, because they will go for $50, $60 or more afterwards if you miss out on them. I personally can tell you I'm kicking myself because they had the theme before this Jabba one was Cloud City, and they had this really awesome one where Boba Fett is pushing Han Solo in carbonite to load him onto the ship. That scene from Empire Strikes Back, and I skipped that month. And I'm kicking myself because it's super awesome. Now I'm having to play the long game of trying to find it for a reasonable price and not pay through the nose. So it's totally worth it if you can get it when it comes out. Just to show you some of the ones that had come in the past. This is one that was in the 40th anniversary box, which they celebrated in 2017. And the 40th anniversary box, they had this Luke Skywalker in his land speeder, a really nice larger sized pop vinyl in a vehicle there. It's really, really awesome. And then another one. This was an Empire Strikes Back Hoth theme, and they had Han on the Tauntaun there, which is also a pretty awesome figure. So that's just a couple examples. They've had other ones as well. And the last thing that I'll say is keep in mind, if you are a pop vinyl collector, of course you pick and choose the things that you like depending on your budget and the space that you have. One of the things that I think is so great about them is that they generally tend to be pretty affordable, so it's easy for people to maybe try to go more in-depth in the line and collect, you know, larger sections of it. Or if you're like me and you have ideals to be a completionist in the line, you're talking about collecting hundreds of them, you really can find some great deals. But I will say, when it comes to the exclusives, you know, you really have to be smart about that, because if you don't get them when they first come out, you are going to pay more for them. The things that come in the Smuggler's Bounty are all Smuggler's Bounty exclusives, so you'll see in the checklist that that was the only way that initially you could get them. So if you're serious about it and you like to try to get large parts of the collection, then I think subscribing is a great way. So that was my review. I'm not going to review every box. But when really cool ones come out, I definitely will be posting stuff about that. But just overall, I've been really enjoying the Smuggler's Bounty. both before it moved to Amazon, but especially now. I think that it's very reliable now. It comes out exactly when it says it's going to come out. Amazon's lended their their reputation to help and make that come out, and how well they do things. So if you'd like to subscribe, check out the latest box that's available. You can visit geeklink.live/SWBounty. I'll also put a link down in the comments for you to click on. Go there, check it out. You can see the latest one, get signed up, pick your shirt size. This one didn't have a shirt, but sometimes they do. So go check it out and consider subscribing and see the awesome stuff that's coming from the Smuggler's Bounty. I'm Craig Powell from GeekWishLists.com, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe so you can see the latest for products and collectibles and all kinds of things that you can find to geek out about. See you next time.